Hey guys, Davey here. Before we begin the episode here, I got an announcement for you. This one comes from a festival. It's the Historic Main Street Festival, and it's going to be on July 17th. It's in Ohio, or Alliance, Ohio, right downtown on the Historic Main Street. It will be July 17th from 1 to 9:30 p.m., and there will be 2 stages of entertainment, live artist demos, free kids crafts, vendors, tours of downtown Alliance, food trucks, a car show, and just so many fun ways to get into the festival here. And it's just like there's so much going on down here, and let's promote and celebrate the history of downtown Alliance. It's gonna be great. July 17th from 1 to 9:30 p.m. And then on with the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Davey Squires.
So you said business has been good.
Business is booming.
How backed up were you because of the pandemic?
2 months.
Okay.
So that wasn't too bad, but it's just been nonstop since then, basically, since May. And then I guess we had like a little slow week before Christmas, but just nonstop since then. And I'm happy. I'm very happy about it, but
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm taking a vacation here pretty soon. Pretty excited for that in June. And then I'm going to be grinding it out for a couple more months and then maybe take another little one in the fall. So I'm going to be tatting my butt off until this slows down, I guess.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then that's what's up too.
Getting that bread.
Yeah.
Well, I think people are like, YOLO, world's gonna end anyway.
Yeah.
Get a tattoo.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
know?
That and then stimulus money. Everybody's got dough. So it's been pretty crazy. But I'm happy to be busy. And then I'm one of the people that people want to come get tattooed by because I like seeing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That was really a bummer when we were off for the 2 months, is just not getting to talk to anybody for like 2 months because I'm used to just meeting new people every day and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's kind of sad, but just drank beers and maintained.
Oh yeah.
Did a lot of art.
You're at Warhorse up in Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a location in Ravenna?
One in Ravenna also and one in Streetsboro.
Okay.
We have 3 now. And then not sure if we're expanding anymore or not in the future, but we'll have to see. But it's nice to have all 3, and everybody's good at all 3 shops, and they do a great job, and everybody tries to be as nice as possible, even though it's a time where people are real impatient and everything. But yeah, we all love what we do, so it's a good time. And I'm happy to have 3 shops so we can get everybody good tattoos and stuff. It's magical.
I know you guys renovated the Kent location.
Yeah, all 3 actually just got a little bit of something done to them. The Ravenna one, we got more space upstairs in the building because there was an office up there that the people moved out. So we have I think 4 or 5 more stations up there now. Then the Kent one, we just got a bunch of stuff done so that it's more. I just think it looks a lot better, and it's a little bit easier for all of us to move around in the shop because it gets so crowded. It's a really busy area, and everything's kind of moving a little bit better now. And it's nice too. I mean, that's one of the only nice things about the COVID stuff is not being able to have so many people in the back in the stations, because it does get so hot back there sometimes on Saturdays when you got 6 stations with 5 people in each one, and it's just less loud, so I feel like we can concentrate a little bit better. But other than that, I mean, I do miss also the times when we had a big group back there, because it's cool when people can bring their friends back.
Oh yeah.
And hold each other's hands and all that. But it's nice. It's kind of a mixed thing now. We're kind of, I think, getting to the point where maybe we can get a little bit more people back there and have a little bit, of a more crowded shop, but we'll see what happens.
I'm so interested because the one in Kent, have you ever gotten in drunk college students during the day?
Honestly, not really that often.
Okay.
I will say, more often now I feel like there's people, a lot of the younger kids are coming on Xanax a lot, which is strange that you would want to get tattooed and like fall asleep while it's happening. I would want to be like knowing that I'm getting what I'm getting, and not like have, fall out. And
Yeah.
but we've had a couple people in the shop that were like that and had to, turn them away because they were too kind of almost falling asleep to do their paperwork to get tattooed. So you can't be tattooing anybody like that. So it's just, that's a thing that happens sometimes, but not really any drunk people, which is weird because we're right close to the bars.
Yeah.
And, every once in a while, if there's like when there used to be festivals downtown, you'd get some people, coming up and they'd be super loud. You can tell they're drunk. So you just tell them, come back when they're not.
Yeah, that's literally the only thing you can do. Be like,
Yeah, because it's hard to deal with somebody when they're drunk and then they might get something that they wouldn't normally get. And I don't know. That's kind of an old school thing where people used to be able to do that more. And I just don't like tattooing people when they're messed up and stuff because I want to do a good job every time. It's not like just because you're drunk, I'm like, oh, let's just half-ass this thing.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I want to do good.
It's
I don't,
art. Yeah.
and people don't listen when they're drunk too. So it's nice though that we don't get that. It's very nice. I am fortunate and knock on wood. I hope that doesn't happen anymore or more in the future.
Honestly, I would hate getting tattooed while drunk.
Yeah, I've heard it hurts worse, and like
Yeah.
people say you bleed more. I don't know if that's really a thing. I think that's more like the day after if you get like real drunk and then the alcohol goes through your system and thins your blood out. Then like if you're hungover and then you get tattooed that day, I've had people bleed a little more. But if you just drank like a little bit before you got tattooed, I don't feel like people bleed as much as people tried to say. I don't know, but still, just if you're gonna have a drink or whatever before you get tattooed, just please don't be obnoxious.
Don't get
because I can tell, and then I won't tattoo you.
start yelling in the shop.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen though. It's cool. Everybody's pretty sweet. We got some good clients. Everybody's respectful, and they know. There's for the most part, everybody's cool. Like I said, with right now in the time and of the in the world right now, everybody's just antsy and impatient and stuff like that. So I understand that. So
Everybody drives so goddamn fast.
I've noticed that over this past year that just didn't live in downtown Kent. I live like 2 minutes from the shop, and like I almost get in like a life or death situation like every day just driving 2 minutes to the shop because people are just wilding out.
Yeah.
Like they're crazier than they used to be.
Yeah, it literally in the last year I feel like people are driving faster.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like,
And I don't like it at all because I drive slow like a grandpa. And
yeah.
but maybe I should just start skateboarding everywhere.
Well, I'm a delivery guy, so it's like
You see it more than everybody.
This is a little weird, like, and it's like in the company van that like I have. Obviously, that's like it's not. There's no rear view mirror. I have a backup camera, but most of the time I just use the side mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm just working here. I don't need. I don't know where you need to be, but. Stop it. Like,
calm down.
Literally, like, why the fuck are you going 20 over?
Just trying to change lanes, not die today. No, I get it. I've definitely seen that over the past year or so, I would say.
It's ridiculous.
I'm glad I don't have to drive very far most of the time, though. It's a blessing. I used to have to drive pretty far to older jobs, and that shit sucks.
Have you ever walked to work?
Yeah. Like I said, sometimes I'll skate to work, but it's tricky because sometimes I have to bring like a lot of crap with me, like drawings and stuff.
Like roller skate?
No, skateboard. Oh. No, my I should have specified. My bad. That would be sweet though.
Dude, I'm just imagining you going down Maine's fucking with your fucking
I'm gonna start doing that now that you said that. I feel like
got these giant knee pads.
No, my girlfriend does that. She rollerblades. I got her some really cool rollerblades like a year ago, and I got her all the pads and stuff because she's very fragile. But I skateboard. I've been skateboarding since like a little dude, and So I'll sometimes ride my cruiser board to the shop because it's got bigger wheels and I can ride over all the cracks and all that shit without falling because I don't want to fall right before I'm about to do a tattoo. But I don't do that super often because, like I said, I usually have to get up there real early, and sometimes I'll have to leave and go get change for the drawer and all that kind of manager shit. So, excuse me. Sometimes I do, but I'm lucky I work with my girlfriend that I live with, so sometimes I can skate, and then if I need to leave, I can grab her car and go do whatever I got to do.
That's convenient.
It's very nice. I like it, and I like skating around Kent too. It's nice. It's not as bad as it used to be with like the cops. I used to get yelled at by them a lot just for like riding my board different places. I got blew down on one time going to the All Media art store to buy a paint marker. I crossed Water Street on my skateboard, and I got 4 different cars surrounded me.
Come on.
And they took my board, and they were going to give me like a ticket. And I was like,
for what?
I'm like 20. I was like 26 at the time. I'm like, I'm grown up. Like I looked both ways. Like I wasn't going to get hit by anybody. And they were like giving me a hard time. And then they just gave me my board back and let me go after they yelled at me. But I was like, this is weird. But all the cops now that are there, this is years ago. They're all the cops in Kent seem to be pretty cool. Like, we've had a few people have fender benders in the parking lot over the past few months, and we've talked to some of the cops have come in and asked about what happened. They're all real nice now. I haven't really seen any of those dudes from back in the day, so there's that.
I guess they changed management.
Yeah, it seems like they've changed a lot of the stuff up since they moved the building, but we still got that empty police station right across the street from the shop there. I don't know if they're gonna knock that down or what.
They were so pissy about doing house shows there like 4 or 5 years ago.
Like at the college houses and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were on every single one of those, and everybody got pissed off. But to be fair, I mean, there would be like 80 people in a basement.
Yeah.
That's not really the most safe thing. Especially if like fucking, shit pops off or a pit opens up.
Or a fire.
Open up the pit. Yeah, a fire. I'm surprised that didn't happen more often. There were smoke machines down there. There were lights. It's like...
Sounds like a cool time, though.
I saw some of the shit like that was plugged in. It was like one of those setups where it's like a fucking power strip connected to a power strip connected to a power... I'm like...
Oh, no.
In a basement.
You're like, let's get this over with.
It's like... Yeah, I'm going to pack up. Shit. It's like, what? You guys live here?
You've been playing music for your whole life, or is that something?
I've been doing drums and stuff since 5th grade.
Hell yeah.
So basically, yeah. Half my life.
It's a passion. It's magical, just like art, just like drawing and stuff.
Art is. I feel like art is just a big web of creativity and 50 Shades of Grey.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love music. I wish I was better at it. I'm not good at any sort of musical instrument, but I do love listening to it. All kinds of music.
Is there a certain type that you tattoo to?
Oh, well, we have 6 people at our shop, so everybody likes something different. We play like kind of the same, I would say 5 or 6 genres of music. But for me, I've always been a big hip hop head since I was a younger dude. So I like to listen to like older hip hop stuff when I'm tattooing. But then we got like some of the girls that work at my shop, they like to listen to like older rock stuff or kind of emo-y stuff and things like that, which I can get down with. And then Larry that I work with, dude works next to me, he likes everything. So he'll listen to like 80s stuff sometimes or like EDM kind of stuff. And that's sometimes at the end of the night, like on a Saturday night, I'm like burn out when that starts playing. Sometimes I give him shit because I'm like, I can't even like think right now. And now I got like, wow. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, but that's just because my brain's like exhausted. I can listen to that stuff, no problem, like in a normal setting. But like when I'm just totally mentally drained, that shit gets me sometimes. I'm like, I gotta go outside.
Oh yeah.
But I can get down with it all. Like, whatever, really. I'm not really big into listening to like super screamy like metal stuff when I'm tattooing, just because clients don't normally like that a lot because they're getting hurt. Some people are into that.
Yeah.
But I don't have like a majority of my clients aren't like that. So
Go hard.
yeah, I usually put on like some kind of like, if it's my choice when I'm tattooing somebody and they're having a tough time, I'll put on like maybe like Anderson .Paak kind of stuff, or like more smooth, like
some Miles Davis.
Yeah, any of that. That
Kenny
kind of
G?
stuff. Never that. I'm just kidding. No, I would just get made fun of probably.
Some Thelonious Monk.
I'm down with that.
Some like ragtime.
I don't know what that is.
Ragtime?
Yeah. How do you
like the old honky tonk? Like, do do boo do boo do.
Oh yeah, we do that sometimes. Like I swear, Larry has on his little iPod that he has every kind of music. Like one day, what was he? He was playing like Wesley Willis for like half the day.
Oh shit!
I don't know if you remember that dude. The other day he was playing Bloodhound Gang for a while. I was like, I haven't heard these dudes since I was like 12. So yeah, just like lots of random stuff. He played The Cure one day for like a half hour. I was like, I haven't heard The Cure in a while. It's crazy.
It's a good cycle. It's a good rotation.
Yeah, we have all kinds of cool stuff. I like it. I like mixing it up because I love hip hop and I love rap and everything, but I can't listen to that all day. Like, you got to switch it up at least halfway through the day or something.
Oh yeah.
I like to. There's a Black Keys station on Spotify that I listen to too. That's a good one. That's like got a lot of different rock stuff. So I can listen to anything. I love it all. But I just like good music. Like if you're good at it, then I'm down. Like I could go. I like going to like shows or things like that where I haven't seen like the people before. You can kind of have an open mind, and then sometimes you just see some really cool stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna listen to that now.
Oh yeah.
So it's good to be that way. I think instead of being like super. I gotta listen to just this stuff, or else I don't know. I'm gonna die. That's just like limiting yourself.
For as much shit as I give Spotify, their radio playlists.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Are pretty good.
I don't know if that's like a thing that like the more you like stuff, it like changes what comes on or things like that. I don't know, but if it is, that's cool too. But I've learned a lot about a lot of new stuff from them, so that's kind of how I get my new stuff. Because I used to have like my friends would hit me up when they had new music they liked, but I don't have many of those friends anymore. I have like 2 good friends still that are into music, and they'll hit me up with stuff sometimes. But Spotify is my other friend that tells me all the other music that I like about, because that's the only thing that I use. I don't have any other music playing things.
Yeah.
But I like it. I love music.
Music is cool.
It's pretty cool.
I think music is a cool thing. Is that a hot take?
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. Do you think people are going to get mad that I said that?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're covering all your bases, Joe. Do you know something I don't?
I have no idea. Just here living my dreams. Oh.
So is there something that you, or I guess is there like a genre of picture you like tattooing more than others, or?
I've been really liking American traditional stuff lately because it's really fun, and like I have a few that I've done on myself, and then like traditional style ones, and I just love the way they hold up and like look after years and stuff. But I love doing lettering too. I love doing like scary black and gray stuff. I don't know, just anything that like looks like a tattoo and like has like lines in it and is tough. I like doing the little dainty ones too. So like, I don't know. But I think if I had to pick like one style to do for the rest of my life, I would probably say like American traditional, because I just like how it looks. It looks tough. Even if it's like a flower, it just looks like bold and tough. So that's probably it.
Is that because it's more shadowed?
No, it's like I'll show you like on this guy, for example, here. It's just real, bold lines and like real heavy black. It's got real, like, you use a lot of black and then you bring color off of it and it just stays like super bold for a long time. And like this kind of guy here, it's just like bold lines, heavy black, nice bright color off of it. So that stuff, like, Whereas if you got something, you know, a little thinner and it doesn't have any black in it, it might not look as powerful in 10 years, you know. But the traditional always kind of holds up, and that's why I like it. I just like the fundamentals of how you put it in and how it stays. Excuse me. I had some Taco Bell earlier.
Jeez, I was going to ask, what did you have?
I had a quick quesalupa after work before I came up here.
Quesalupa. I saw they brought the potato, whatever the fuck they call
Cheesy
it.
Fiesta potatoes?
Yeah.
They brought those back?
I think so.
Yeah, that was a big backlash there for a while. Did you, I swear for God, somebody, I think it was the Fiesta potatoes, they put, you know, the rock on campus, Kent State campus that everybody spray paints?
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody put, like, bring cheesy Fiesta potatoes back on the rock.
Of course.
And I drove, and it's like right across from Taco Bell, and they're like, wrote it all big. And I was like, that's the one time I've seen the rock used for like a food thing.
That's a social
awesome.
movement.
Yeah.
This is
because it was
doing.
like all year it was like, you know, Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, everybody's going back and forth on the rocks, and then they go potatoes, and I'm like, hell yeah, potatoes for once. Everything else is, there's so much hate.
Yeah, everything's so heavy right now.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up with them potatoes and them quesalupas?
Potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hurts me.
People were pissed when they got rid of those. Like,
I didn't even know they were a thing before, but I'm glad they are now. I've had like 3 since they advertised them. They're good.
well, I feel like it was a marketing ploy because like when companies like that like get rid of their like half of their menu, it's like to bring notice to those items, so when they bring them back, it's more popular.
Oh,
I feel like.
yeah, that makes sense. Just like the rarity thing we were talking about earlier. If you take it away, people are like, I want it.
Oh yeah.
That makes perfect sense. I never even thought of that.
Yeah. Taco Bell. It doesn't make me shit.
Oh shit. You are the only one.
Sheets makes me shit.
Oh yeah. Dude. I remember when I was like in my early 20s, like I would eat sheets every night after, you know, walking home and drinking all day and night, and then just, oh God, I had such bad heartburn the next day. And all of it, like sheets, like it's good, but sometimes, but like everything has like the same like preservative flavor.
Yeah.
Like it's got something in there that all tastes the same as everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That's the part that I don't like. So now I just buy ice cream and beer from there and gas.
You know, get gas. You buy gas.
True. Yeah.
Or you get gas from ice cream.
Yeah, I get gas from ice cream, and then I buy gas from Sheets because they gathered all of the dead dinosaurs
What'd you get?
out of the ground. That's what oil is, right?
What?
They got all the dead dinosaur bones out of the ground, and now I get to put them in my car.
It's running out. We need to save the planet. Come on, Joe. Let's do this.
All right, I'm going to tattoo vegan for the rest of my life.
Tattoo meat onto my skin.
All right, we can throw a ham bone or something on you.
Ham bone.
Oh, I just like to yell that sometimes when I'm feeling weird. Ham bone.
Ham bone. Oh, shit. I had a serious question, and
I'm sorry.
Totally lost it.
I'm sorry. We're having a goofy time.
In the sheets talk, I used to eat sheets all the time in high school because my fucking brother would go out there every night.
It was just like the new thing, and it was convenient at night, so that's what you did.
It's like, yeah, this is good.
Until you get into those tough tummy nights.
You wake up.
Got PTSD.
You take a breath.
This is heavy.
This is too much. Oh my god. So I got one more question for you.
Okay.
What tips would you give to any tattoo artists just like starting out?
Like if they already got their apprenticeship and everything, and they're started, like, just do all the stuff that people ask you at the shop until you've earned your right to, you know, start tattooing. If you haven't gotten an apprenticeship yet, get some really good drawings together and that's what I've always told people is if you're going to come in with like a portfolio for people to look at to get a job at a tattoo shop, make sure it's like all your best stuff and make sure it's like less than 10 things because we're usually busy and we don't want to look through we don't have time to look through an entire book. So if you got some cool stuff, just bring like 5 things, make sure they're hammers. And then, and if you really like them, then we'll holler at you. But if you're just like starting out as an apprentice, like it sucks because you just have to clean and like do bitch work for like the first year, sometimes maybe more. But just stick it out because if you're at a good shop and the people that you work around are successful and really awesome, then they will most likely teach you all the stuff if you work hard. So if you work hard and like you go to a shop and you get an apprenticeship at a shop where they don't like charge you to have an apprenticeship, you are basically bypassing college and any sort of trade school money that you would have to pay for just by cleaning, and you get a career where you can possibly make, as much as I make, which I won't disclose, but it's pretty good deal. I'm pretty comfortable. So that's the thing we've had, issues with our shop is younger kids kind of coming on and starting out, working hard, and then they just kind of fizzle and just think they can just kind of chill. And we're relaxed about stuff, but it's still a business. So like, if you're not working, then you kind of move your way out. So it's still a job and it looks like fun, but you still should work hard. And if you do, you'll be awesome. Just draw all the time. Don't be like, I need time for extra things. Like, be like me. I just draw. And then when I go to work, I tattoo. And then I come home and I think about tattooing and I draw all night. And then I go to work and I tattoo. If you do that, you will be awesome.
You are the tattoo.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a tattoo one day. Just like I want to have my whole body tattooed. I want to be as good as I can be at tattooing. And I want to be, inspirational for other people to tattoo and be good. I think that'd be good if I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're doing what you love.
Yeah, I do. I love it so much. I can't believe that I didn't get into it earlier. But that's how life worked. But I'm happy I'm here now. I get to come and talk to cool people like you, and because I got to tattoo you one time.
Yeah.
And that leads to this kind of stuff. So it's a wonderful journey. I get to meet people and make cool art for people and get paid for it. What more can I want?
It's a groovy time for everybody involved.
It is.
So where can they find you out on the web?
My Instagram is at JRAFFERT, and that's like the easiest way to see all my stuff. I put all my tattoos up on my Instagram. There's no pictures of me because nobody needs to see me, and they just need to see my tattoos. And then I have a Facebook page, which is Joe Rafferty Tattoo. That's my like business page. Then we have a website, which is warhorseinc.com, which has a link to all of our Instagrams, everybody from the shop. And then I work at 107 East Summit Street in Kent, Ohio, and in the middle of everything next to the old police station. And that's where I'm at every day, almost every day. Sometimes I have days off. But if people ever want tattoos, just come by the shop. We're very nice people. We're not mean when you come in. We say hi, and we'll be really nice to you. And we'll give you a great tatty if you're willing to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys all backed up 2 months or?
No. Some of our younger artists who aren't as experienced yet are like a little bit less backed up. They're still really good. They're just learning. They can't do everything yet, but they're awesome at what they do, like the stuff that they can do. And then we have like, it's kind of like, I don't know, there's like artists, like we have Larry who's been tattooing 20 years. That dude doesn't have an Instagram, doesn't have a Facebook, is busy all the time because people just know about him. He's tattooed in different states. He's been all over the world. So whatever, not the world, but the United States tattooing. But then we have, like myself, I've been only doing it about 8 years, but I'm still really busy. But then you have like kind of our people that have been tattooing a few years at the shop. They're still super busy, but maybe a month or so out. And then our younger artists that are a little bit less booked out. But either way, you're probably going to have to wait a little bit. It's just that time of in life that it's just busy as hell.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad that our whole shop's busy because everybody's doing a good job.
Yeah.
God bless them all.
I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, thanks for coming in, man.
Hey, my pleasure. I've had a really good time with you. This has been fun. I like talking about my stuff, and thanks for inviting me.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Hey, you can find me on Instagram at Davey_Squires and on Facebook, Davey Squires Music. You can go to dsquires.com for all the past episodes. And it's only $1 a week for the bloopers and shit. So, you know, if you want to see Joe, like, juggle some tacos, you want to go there, you know.
It's gorgeous.
Juggle some tacos. And that is it for this week. Cheesy Gordita Crunch.